Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of the Dotland show. Episode 2 kind of already was recorded, but some foul shenanigans happened, so technically this is the third episode. I'm your host, Kiri, and here I have my co-hosts.
I am the Red Spartan co-host.
Hello, I'm Kuno. I'm also the other co-host.
So, it's been a hot minute since we all last did this.
Yeah.
I don't even
about a
really
few
know where to
months.
begin. Yeah, it's been a while. No, it's been like a year.
A few months.
It has been. I thought it was been a year. Oh my gosh.
Your sense of time is all screwed.
Well, I had a baby. You can't blame me on that.
True.
Yeah, it took us so long to make the second entry. They had a baby.
Yeah.
I'm also on PC now. That's great.
Oh yeah. That's so great. Now I can harass you with all my sound effects.
Ah!
Man, let's take a recap here. Like let's see, in the last since we did the podcast, I know we were kind of speculating in episode 2 about like what Tron Ares would look like. You know, the use of like AI and all this stuff because AI was a big theme. We've had the Catalyst game come out since then.
Yeah.
Rumors of more on the way. So what are y'all's opinions about, well, anything really?
I feel like the
go
one
ahead.
thing that probably came out that was good was probably Catalyst and Ares. Essentially, the whole AI thing's kind of taking a turn.
Yeah, too much of a turn, to be honest.
I mean, I think AI definitely has, Tron Ares does a good job of showcasing the positive and negative benefits of AI. Like, a good use of AI, for example, was they were able to, in real time, keep in mind, because of the amount of time radio signals take to go from Mars to Earth, they were able to pilot using AI the Martian rover in real time without anyone like waiting for it. And that's a good use. But when it comes to, oh, there's the baby.
Yep, that's the baby.
Little Tron. When it comes to bad uses of AI, that's a lot more of ethically sort of a problem. Generative AI and that such.
Yeah, the whole AI thing. I mean, I'm not totally against AI. I mean, granted, like you said about the Mars rover thing, that's cool and all. The fact that we're able to use AI to kind of like just co-pilot. That was not a pun. Essentially,
It's gonna keep
essentially
happening.
essentially just assist instead of pilot everything. But when it comes to how they're making it becomes a problem because the whole like AI research centers, the whole water thing, it's just man.
Even the baby agrees.
Even the baby.
Think of the children.
Think of the children.
Podcast listeners at home, think of the children. Think of your.
If you own an AI data center and you're running the thing, think of the children.
You think of the baby in the background that doesn't like AI. And, yeah, see, they agree. I can't get her to stop talking. she's gonna interview with us too. I almost on my controller.
There's our mystery fourth person, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to get a fourth one on here.
The surprise guest.
Yeah, we were
A baby.
we were trying to get our surprise guest back for the podcast, but a lot of things going on.
Took a minute.
So yeah, it took a minute.
Yep.
The idea of these podcasts was to actually record them like maybe like once a week, if not like twice a week, or twice every once per 2 weeks. I mean, not like but
Every week, yeah.
I'm about to say twice a week. Goodness
no.
gracious.
I'd rather
How much free time do you think I have? A lot.
not nearly as much.
I'm unemployed, and I have a computer. How the fuck did that work?
You saved. You're a good spender.
Sadly, I am not unemployed, so I have to work.
Yeah, you're a terrible
Employment's for
spender.
chumps. Don't be like these guys.
Shush.
Imagine paying taxes. Who would have thought? Who can imagine?
You know, I want to be rich and make more money, so that way I don't have to pay my taxes.
Yeah, but if you make more money, you're gonna be paying more taxes, right? That's how it works.
True.
Oh no, I don't pay them.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Well,
Okay.
Kinda.
before we make this a little bit too controversial, maybe we should steer back into the,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Steer back into Tron a little bit.
Yeah, sit back into the Tron a little. So what are you guys'
Not
thoughts
that
on
Jared Leto
Catalyst? Yeah.
Catalyst. Oh, I haven't actually played it personally, but I can play it now. I have a computer. I can play it. I can do
Right.
it. I
Man,
can do
okay.
it.
I'll try not to go into so many spoilers, but man, wow, Catalyst, what a ride! But also, there's a few problems, right? Again, I won't try to spoil like everything, so like maybe like tiny spoilers. But there's this section where you're in a light jet sort of scene, and you're in a chase and you're trying to get away. And as you might have seen from the screenshots, the game is entirely almost like a top-down kind of isometric maybe view. And so you're in the sequence, you're in the outlands, you're trying to get away, and because the camera is like forced to be one way, you can't really see past the like small turns and things like that, and you just crash into the rocky pillars of the outlands. It's kind of frustrating. That and some of the pacing
it's
was
like
a
a PlayStation
little.
2 camera.
She's been playing Little Kingdom Hearts. She doesn't like the
I'm
camera
sorry.
there. But yeah, no, like the that and the pacing. I will say the pacing wasn't terrible, but for example, like let's say at the end it feels like a lot like a Avengers Endgame. It's just kind of like they pull everyone.
Happens.
Yeah, they pull everyone, right? And how time works isn't like time travel. It's separated by location. So like if you go into one city, it's like one place on the timeline, and then you go to a different city, it's another place on the timeline. So it's like you're not actually like going through time on a different like you're not going back into the past really so much as you're looping through time, which is a slight difference. It's not really time travel. But they have like a good ending that's kind of like a fake out ending. That's really cool. So like you'll be enjoying it as well as the baby.
Well, I'm trying to calm her down.
You want to get
She's
your
wants to
kids
talk.
into Tron at an early age.
Find a
Tron
better
Catalyst is a game
place.
for you.
Yeah, you'll be able to play it on your Switch. It's on the
Xboxes,
obviously.
PlayStations,
Mm-hmm.
computer. I think was it Steam Deck? It's on
Yep.
that too.
Yeah, it'll be working
Yep.
with your Steam Deck. I hope so. I mean, it works on
And
your
if you
controller.
still have,
I mean, how the game
like
look-
Xbox
how the game
Ones or
look-
PlayStation
yeah.
4s, you're out of luck.
Yeah,
I mean, how the game looks, it definitely should work on the Steam Deck at least.
Yeah.
I will
Especially
say though.
Sorry,
Well,
go ahead.
No, that's fine. What I will say though is like, if you get the parry upgrade, because there's a skill tree, there's a few things in there. If you upgrade to your parry, like your max like skill in the parrying, like in the tree, like the skill tree, you'll be able to like one or two shot most enemies, even the bosses. Like the boss fight that's supposed to take like 5 or 10 minutes, it takes you like 2 with the max parrying upgrade. I'm talking of the entire
Yeah.
game. Like I
Yeah,
know
I've been
Bethel
playing a
Games
lot of-
tried, but
Yeah. Yeah.
few
When it comes
tweaks.
to like Tron games, people focus on like Tron Evolution, Tron Catalyst, Tron Identity, but we don't talk about it.
Hey, I liked Identity. It was a little on the chiller side, but I liked it.
But I'm beginning into Tron 2.0. That
Oh.
game, oh boy, is it fun!
Tron 2.0 is such a vibe, man.
is such a true sequel to the Tron franchises because
Well, it was meant to be that way.
it takes place just takes place. It's like what, it's like 17, 18, 20 years.
Enough time for Jet Bradley to be an adult, yeah.
Yeah, around that time. So apparently Alan Bradley has a kid, names him Jet, and then he becomes an adult, works for Encom. I don't know how that happened. It was like, hey, I hear you like computers, son, and I know you want to get into a good college. So I have an idea for you. How about when you get out of college, you work for my company? It's like, what? I mean, it makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
easiest way to
well,
get hired if your dad works there.
yeah, and from a more of like a meta story, point,
Yeah.
like Lisberger said, I'm pretty sure that he was banking on Tron 2.0 being the proper sequel. Now I'm a big fan of Legacy and 2.0. I do kind of prefer Legacy just a hair, but the reason why it's so important is because Tron Ascension, or I believe now Tron Ares, right? It's based off of the Tron 3.0 concepts. It got recycled and recycled. Like Tron Ascension was based off of Tron 3.0, which was a sequel to Tron 2.0, and Tron Ares that we have now is based off of Tron Ascension again, which is based off of Tron 3. So and we had these really cool concepts too. Like, how do you feel about Tron Ares, knowing that like in the original script, Tron was supposed to be found, be revived, potentially fight the big bad of the movie? What are your thoughts on how it is and how it played out?
Dude, I wanted that to happen, honestly. Like, I was looking forward to that. Like, after like people posting in our Discord in the Ares section or the Tron third installment section, I guess. I don't know. That was gonna happen. I'm like, this is gonna be a fantastic movie. And then the guy Jared, that happened.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, we're getting to the thick and gritty of this one. All right.
Yep, we're getting to the serious shit. So buckle up.
So hear me out, okay? Leto, Jared Leto. Okay, not my first pick. I will admit that. And I think there would have been better choices. There's the controversy surrounding Leto, but at the same time, I do think he played the part well, just because, for better or worse, his acting, really does suit these sort of robotic, sort of AI archetypes, where he's like, he's an AI wanting to become a real boy, he's like the Pinocchio. And I think Ares did well. Now, like I said, I don't think he would be my first pick. I think there'd be a few other better picks. But comparing the concept art with what we got in Ares, I think they do match pretty closely. You will see that, like down to the beard, down to the, back design and the helmet. He did do a good job of.
Oh, there she goes.
That's okay. It really did stick to the source material as much as it could. I do think it could have done better, though.
Honestly, for a personal pick, if I were to pick the actor who played Ares, my money would have gone to Keanu Reeves.
I was gonna say, if I had to pick one, I would have probably picked Keanu. I mean, he's a nice guy. He's got the Matrix under his belt,
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep, gotta wake the fuck up.
What else? There's John Wick. Oh, that's good.
Can't forget John Wick.
Good.
Yep.
You can never forget John Wick. Yeah.
And they cut out the Lisberger cameo. He was supposed to be in the van that they escaped in.
Yeah.
They didn't put that in. That was.
Why'd they do that?
Who knows, man? But like, it was like like what 15, 30 seconds of footage. I felt like should have just stayed in. It was like. he was like, "I know
The
you," and
amount
then
of
they pushed him off and then took the van.
yeah, the amount of times that you would see something in the trailers and they just completely cut it. That upsets me when it comes to movie companies. Like there was a scene where they're at Encom, they're at like a reception desk. The reception lady, she looks at Ares like, Burning Man? And he's like, no, it's temperature controlled. It's funny.
Okay.
It's a little funny.
But they didn't
But I
put
understand
that in,
why they
did they?
cut it.
Yeah.
They didn't put it in.
I mean, I
We need a director's cut.
I really think
Oh yeah, definitely.
now I really do appreciate that little push for this project, because without him, like it or not, like the actor or not, he did push really hard for it. And as a Tron fan, I'm grateful to him. I really am. I really, there's people out there saying, believe it or not, that I'd really rather not have a Tron 3, if it involved Leto. And I think that's a bit harsh. Like I understand their sentiment, but Tron 3 is something I've been waiting for a long time. And, it's like one of those things you hype up so much and you wait for that, it'll ruin your expectations if you think it'll live up to the hype, and you have to temper your expectations. And I did that with Ares, and I watched it a few times, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But like you said, we need something that really does involve Tron coming back to the big screen. I feel like, because I know it's not all about Tron, but hey, he's in the title.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how can you have a movie that's the name of a character that's not even in the movie?
It would be like, Star Wars, just don't call it Star Wars, call it Grid Wars or something, like.
True.
Does it call back to something like what we're doing?
No, we're not talking about any events in particular here.
Honestly, I'm just curious because I know in the original Legacy, how they were planning it is that adding Ares near the end, where he would go save like Tron and everything. But I'm just curious who would play that Ares. Because I'm pretty sure they would have asked Leto, because he'll probably be a bit too young to play in that.
Oh, and
there had to be at least someone.
Well, speaking
It
of
would
that,
make sense if they just kept the helmet on him.
Right?
Probably, but
Like, just didn't
there's gotta be
reveal
like a
who was
person
under the
behind
helmet,
it.
just the helmet.
Well, and that's the thing with Olivia Wilde and Garrett Hedlund, they were supposed to be in Tron Ascension. They were supposed to, I'm pretty sure Sam Flynn or Garrett was going to find Tron, according to the concept artist. He was going to find Tron in sort of like a mobile lab submarine kind of vehicle, find Tron at the bottom of the ocean, bring him back to life. And what I saw at one of these, I'm not take it with a grain of salt, but it was a panel Bruce was on, and he said they didn't ask him to come back. Like, they didn't ask him to film or reshoot. And I want to take a minute to think about that for a second. This is a guy who's been in every single piece of Tron, and he's getting up there in age, right? He doesn't exactly have a whole lot of time left. Would be a shame not to see him on the big screen, or at least in another series,
Yeah, even if it is like a voiceover at that point, I mean, just give the guy something.
Yeah, even as just a little cameo, like just have like Alan Bradley sitting in his cubicle or something, just working. It's like that would have been
fine.
Yeah, do what they did with Stan Lee for like every Avengers movie. They had at least a Stan Lee cameo in it. Like,
What's funny,
why couldn't they do that with him?
What's funny about Stan Lee? My brother at his first Comic-Con, he actually bumped into him on his way out of the bathroom.
Really?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I'm over here. He's telling me the story. Half of me, it's like either he's lying or he's not. What's such is that he was dressed as the Green Arrow from the CW show Arrow.
He missed his opportunity being like some form of.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's like, dude, you could have been a Marvel character. He would have been like, I love your costume. I love it. And it's like, bro, totally messed out on that.
Yeah. He could have been a Hawkeye if he really likes, arrows and shit like that.
Yeah, literally. It was like, dude, you could just made just took off the hood, made the suit black, and there you go. You can be Hawkeye.
Or if he wants the hood, he can be the endgame Hawkeye with the fucking mohawk and shit.
This happened before Endgame.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes ow.
Yeah.
I'm hitting my head with the fucking controller.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cough, cough.
man, like, I really do hope Tron makes a comeback. I know there's a few people out there that really want to take it into their own hands to make, the franchise still kind of carry on, even if it's like through, fan-made shorts, short films or short series. I also know that there's some people in the server that apparently have some connections to Lisberger and potentially Bruce himself. I just think that, all in all, like Disney or anyone, who has an influence in Tron, if you're watching
Disney,
this, give us
Please.
something new.
Please!
Disney, $1 billion
You gave us
Disney.
Ares.
You have plenty of money, but we can make you more.
Yeah, you made us Ares.
We know what the
Please.
people want. We can make you more.
We're
Please, we're begging you.
willing to spend money.
We will spend money so you can make money.
Do what you
Please.
did many years ago when you first made Kingdom Hearts 1. Just give us another cameo of Tron, please.
really dig into the Kingdom Hearts stuff, huh?
I've been playing the third game too much. Well, not really, not much.
I don't want to alarm you. I think she likes Kingdom Hearts. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You know what?
Honestly, the first one sucked. I will be honest.
She hates the camera apparently for the first one.
No, it fucking sucks. It's always at an angle. You can't fucking see, like, around. You can't move the camera at all. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Halo Wars. Because I don't like top-down camera views. I like to be able to actually see where I'm going.
But you love Halo Infinite.
Exactly.
No, I'm just-
That's different. The scope of the campaign is actually peak.
Okay, well, hear me
And I
out
do
though.
like the fact that they went to... I do like how they went back to the original design of Master Chief.
Well, see,
instead
that's
of when we got in like Halo 4 and Halo 5, which sucked.
well, that's what I'm saying. If you really wanted to see the Visor Man himself, why not just play Doomslayer?
Was that... Hold on. Did that make
Yeah.
hold on, was that English?
Yeah.
What was that?
If you want to play Halo 1,
If you
just play
want to
Doom
play
Guy.
Visor Man,
Just go
be
play
Doom-
Doom Guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just play Doom Guy, Master Chief. What's the difference?
Ooh, I think one of my controller's about to die soon.
I think I'm about to die soon.
what's the difference?
Yeah, don't
One
you?
is
Don't.
a buff Marine that was sent to the pits of hell.
And what's the difference?
One takes place in hell. The other one takes place in space.
They both take place in space.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Mars don't count.
Okay, well, where's
I
Mars
mean-
then?
Mars
Where is Mars then?
3 times.
Where's Mars then?
Shut. That one's in this galaxy. Halo takes place in like a whole nother one. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
See, if that's
Halo's
the
more
case, then-
space racist than Doom.
Space race.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
I mean, slaughtering an entire, species of, the mortally challenged, that we won't call that racist either.
There's a difference, Bing. One's a job, one's a mental sickness. One's doing his job, and the other one's driven by hatred and rage.
Rip and terror.
Mm-hmm.
You missed the definition of a marine.
Did you get a chance to try the new Doom game, though? The, what was it? Not Doom
Dark
Eternal.
Ages.
Dark Ages, yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Dude. No. I mean, I kind of did. I tried doing the whole Xbox Game Pass, thing where you can, have it be played on another console and their visuals be transferred to your console.
No, like you're streaming it or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, like a whole streaming thing. It sucks. Because when it comes to Doom, when it comes to the Doom games, you have to be focused and have to know, have to be able to be quick actions in the moment. because how fast paced it is.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work with a 3-second latency.
Yeah, I mean, not quite as bad, but I tried streaming games on my PC to my Steam Deck, and I mean, it's fine, you know. But there are times when I can definitely at least feel the input delay, and it really like drives me up a wall because a lot of these kind of games you wanna be able to react quickly, and you can't do that even if you know it's coming. So.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when it comes to VR, air linking, that could be a pain, I guess. Like if your computer's like in another room, it could be a nuisance.
Well, how about this? You know, speaking as someone who got your PC recently, you know, coming from a Quest headset, why don't you tell us your experience on just how you know the pros and cons of, you know, Quest and PC VR are? Like, I know Quest is portable.
I'll start with the cons. One of my biggest is that I don't have my games that are on my headset because they use a totally different like build because it was set for the Quest and only the Quest. Not Quest and PC, except for VRChat, but VRChat already has a two separate thing.
Right.
Yeah, and also cable. It could be a nuisance sometimes. Like I don't like I barely like having my shirt on my shoulders, but that's fine. Hey,
Eat your heart out, Steam
don't be
Frame.
whispering shit.
Eat your heart out, Steam Frame. Yeah.
Steam Frame, don't be dissing on the Steam Frame.
No, eat your heart out. Steam Frame is gonna. No, it's a good thing. It's like I'm rooting for it. You know?
Oh, you couldn't. Why you say eat your heart out, Steam Frame? That sounds like that's something you say to like Mark Zuckerberg.
No, that's like, you know, it's like, you know, when, you know, Michelangelo from the TMNT, you know, brings up the trash can lid and he throws his Captain America shield, like, and he goes, "Eat your heart out, Captain America." You know.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But cable can be a problem, but I'll just get used to it because I'm not used to having a 16-foot cable on my back. But hey, here we are.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, jacket.
Oh, yeah,
that's cool. I get it. That's essentially all my cons. Just the cable, and I don't have my games. The pros. Oh my goodness, my frames. Ooh, I cannot, for the life of me, accept the fact that I have so many frames. My FPS is wild. I'm up in the 60s instead of the 30s. It's
You've been
amazing.
enlightened.
I've been enlightened. Then also for Quest, if you play on a standalone Quest, you know what I'm talking about. Where Meta headsets do this thing where they only focus rendering on what's in front, and then kind of just like mess up your side view to save like memory for rendering. Like if I was on standalone Quest right now looking at you, and I would use like my eyes and focus on Kuno, her face would be gone, revealing just her eyes and her teeth. That's it.
Yeah.
And maybe the button. Not the hair, just the button part.
Yep.
And it's just pixels. Oh, that's another thing. Resolution. Oh my god. I can see. Eyes literally have been opened.
Like,
because I can now see in key detail.
No. To be fair to the Quest, you know, my first headset was like a Vive or something, and even the Index. The Quest had much better resolution. It was like, you know, while the Index and the Vive were sitting in the 1,000-something resolution, the Quest 2, you know, as old as it is now, is like 2,000-something, I think, resolution, or really close to that per eye, and you know, that's really crazy. Or I don't remember the exact specs, but you know, it's really close to that. It's like almost double of the Vive, and you know, switching to a high resolution headset on PC VR, mind you, like the resolution now is like so, like every headset's coming out with such big resolution. I don't even need anti-aliasing. Like that saves me on GPU. You know, things are still crispy without the anti-aliasing on. You know, it's great.
Yeah, but like they say, oh, it has a lot of resolution. That doesn't mean it's gonna display it.
Right.
Because I'm using an Oculus Quest 2 headset. The last generation of the Oculus branded headsets.
Mm-hmm.
It works a lot better than the Quest 3, I'm just saying. But, I mean, it's ran for this long. I got this in, 2021?
Gosh, that's like
I'm running
4
it for
years
5
ago
years.
now. Yeah. Wow. I mean,
Let's shoot for 10.
she just
I think I
discarded hers
had
like
to-
last year or this year.
yeah, it was like earlier this year.
But it ran for quite
It
a
is.
while though.
Oh yeah. I was about 6.5 years ish. Like yeah. Stop.
Look, someone had
I
to
was
do
about-
But it wasn't the
I can
headset
tell
that
you-
fucked up.
Yeah, I could tell that you were hinting the fact that I was gonna display something if you said 7. But this fucker beat me too.
it. Yeah. I didn't actually say it. Okay.
He's like,
I
"That's
had some
6.5."
Yeah,
dignity.
he just
over
did
here.
that.
2 numbers.
Hey, I had some dignity. I didn't fully do the thing. Okay.
Yeah, just
I
the
just said
risk,
it
you know,
was
thinking of
thinking.
you were thinking.
That
Oh,
shit's
that's
gone
scary.
around too much.
Can you
But the funny
imagine
part is
if
that
Mia grows
the
up and goes 6, 7? Or baby,
I'll
if
ground
she
her for the
grows
rest
up.
of her life.
I was about to say, it's like, this is why the belt was invented.
We would never spank her though.
No, I no, never. I can't.
You
I
get a spray
can't.
bottle?
I'll be too sad.
Sorry, Molly.
I
But she has claws like a
mean,
cat. I mean,
Yeah, she never does. I had them in my
Forget
God,
that babies can have claws. Goodness gracious.
she has my fingernails and they're like really like solid. They're like really sharp and oh my god, she sliced through her own belly button trying to like grab her like shirt or whatever. And it was
diaper,
like yeah,
I think.
she's just sliced her belly open a little bit, like her little the little thing in your belly button. Yeah, I mean it wasn't like deep or anything, luckily, but it was like
Yeah, it was
ouch.
like,
Enough to
like a
hurt.
cat scratch.
yeah, it was like a cat scratch. Poor baby.
Oh yeah, she took her
Mhm.
pinky nail and she proceeded to open up and reveal her innards. That's definitely what happened.
I mean,
It's
she
kinda
could
like-
have. Like,
like,
holy-
she cut herself open.
she those things are sharp, man. So like when you work out too hard and you get like these little like red dots on your skin from like like the little like your muscles kind of like tearing and bleeding
Yeah.
a little bit, just from right.
Yeah,
Well, I saw like those dots in my arm and I'm like, where'd they come from? And then
My die.
yeah, like huh? And then I realized it was from our baby grabbing her, with her nails, just like grabbing at me randomly, and I'm like, she is grabbing hard and scratching, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have like a freckle on my chest, and when I hold her, the first thing she aims at is that little freckle, trying to peel it off like it's a sticker or something. And she's like scratch.
It's like, hey,
Oh my
it's like,
God.
hey, mom, you got a little something right there.
Yes, exactly. That feels exactly like
I
that.
can just imagine you use it to your advantage. Like, I can't find the scissors to open up this Amazon package. Get the baby.
Real. She'll open that.
Pretty sure.
Well,
That'd be hilarious.
we kind of got sidetracked. We should go back to Spartan and his PC.
Yeah.
My PC.
My
PC.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I just heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. PC's great. PC VR is amazing. I can access PC only worlds now. Downfall,
Oh.
I can't access Quest only worlds. But why would I? They all suck.
The Quest, and like PC VR, like back when the Quest first came out, the classist attitude people on VRChat had was just so weird, and it was like, back in the day, it was like full body at the top, like the king, like royalty, and then it was like PC VR is like, the noble, like lower class noble, and then like you had like, deskies as like peasant, you were tolerated, but kind of joked on for being a deskie. And then the Quest came in, and it was like people were so rude. It was like, oh, you're a Questie, you're below deskies. It's like, what? Like what?
Yeah. I mean, granted, like when it comes to being a questie, it was fine. Like, oh, I'm able to play VR games. I always wanted to do this. This is amazing. I don't need a PC. Granted, it doesn't run as well as a RTX whatever numbers,
Right.
but it's a Quest headset downfall. They're cheaper than PCs. That means kids can get their hands on them for Christmas, birthdays, or out of nowhere. I feel like ever since the Quest opened up to VRChat, that's when the purge happened, essentially.
I mean,
seriously, if you play VRChat and you remember when the Quest came out, the flood of like children, literal like 5-year-olds,
the squeakers,
the squeakers,
But,
the purge
like,
of the squeakers.
like on one hand, I guess you could kind of understand where they're coming from in the old days was like, the word
Times were
optimization.
simpler.
Times were simpler. Optimization wasn't even needed, but like when the Quest came, it really forced people to sort of optimize and but for some people's point of view, that optimization was like the world quality has lowered since then because you can't have certain things both on Quest and PC and all this stuff. And nowadays people just kind of accept it for what it is now, but back then people were angry about it. It was kind of interesting and a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Steam frame.
It did spark a
Get the Steam frame. Not sponsored.
Steam frame.
Valve,
Steam frame.
sponsors, please.
Gary, Newman, please sponsor, please.
Oh, I guess it's about time to cut to our sponsor, RaidChat.
No, we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. No.
Think logically,
but we
who's
should be.
paying them for us to make this?
No one really.
Exactly.
True.
It would be
Pretty
cool.
sweet, I
Could
guess.
you imagine if John Disney himself descended upon us and was like, "You guys are cool." Sponsor.
Sponsored by Bruce Boxleitner.
Oh man, if I could get Bruce Boxleitner on the
Dude.
show, it would be such an honor. You know what I mean?
He would definitely be on desktop instead of
Yeah.
VR because it
Are you-
makes sense to be like, hey, just
He-
need you to sit in front of this computer and talk to these virtual people.
This
It'd be
this
cool, Mr.
No,
Boxleitner.
listen.
It'd be cool.
Bruce's time is valuable. He gets paid I think $300 per cameo. Like he's gonna be all set. He's probably
Alright.
he's gonna have some dough.
Yeah, bro, making all the money.
Look, if Tron 4 came out and he was in it, he could take my life savings. I just want to see him on the big screen one more time.
I'm about to say the DOT is gonna put together a GoFundMe for a Bruce Boxleitner personal interview for DOT.LAN.
That reminds me, actually. Now, this could probably be coincidence, but I'm pretty sure some people already pointed out before I did. But did you see in the Tron Ares convention, in the scene where there's a convention going on, they had Discs of Tron on the back panel, and the font was really similar to the Disciples of Tron's logo, the font style and all that. And people were saying maybe it was maybe they know we exist, maybe they put that in there to acknowledge that we they know of us.
Dude, that would be fun. That would be awesome
Excuse me.
if we were recognized by John Disney himself and put in a movie. That'd be awesome.
I mean, if that really was a cameo meant for us, I would have been, I still hope maybe it is.
Email. I mean, if you think about it, would have been email, DM'd or something about it. It was like, hey, be on the lookout for one of y'all's logos.
Right.
That'd be awesome, dude.
I
I
mean,
mean, it was very similar to our logo, though.
It was.
Mhm.
It was. Literally, without being 1-for-1, it was about as one as you could get, right? With the Disc of Tron, Disciples of Tron. But I really there's so many people in the server that just want to buy more Tron stuff, more Tron identity program stuff, because I know that got shut down recently. The little action figures. Some people wanted to buy the
Yeah.
the park discs, that kind of sold out. People wanted people just want more Tron. There's a lot of people there. You hear that, Disney? There's hundreds of people here that would pay for more Tron.
Disney, you like money? Yeah.
We're offering.
Give us more stuff so we will spend money.
Please.
Maybe a little bit cheaper, maybe a tad bit cheaper, but that's just
It's Disney. They're not gonna do that.
It's a bonus.
They're
if they
not
do.
gonna do that.
They gotta make their money. But yeah, man, we need more Trontent. We're running out.
We need more Trontent.
How much longer do you think people could hold on to just having a third movie and potentially future games? Because Bethel did say they were contracted in the long term, and I did hear rumors that the Tron MMO that was like potentially in the works is coming back eventually. I heard rumors, but rumors. And did you see the I'm not even sure if we can really talk about it, but the manuscript for the potential season 2 or Tron Uprising movie that they were coming out with?
I have not.
It was crazy. Beck meets with Cora. No, this is hypothetical. This is hypothetical. This isn't coming out. I'll just say
you might accidentally do what they did with the new Shrek movie and guess the entire plot, and so they have to rewrite it, and so we have to wait longer.
Okay. I will. Okay, all I'll say is, all your favorite characters in one place, all your favorite characters in one spot.
Imagine that was it that did it, and they were like, "Well, I guess we can't do that now. We gotta scrap the idea then."
Please, no, Disney. I'm begging you. I would give anything to have a season 2 of Uprising.
Please, just post it already.
Comment below if you wanted a season 2 of Uprising.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they're gonna do it without the guy who played. What's his name?
Pavel.
The one that passed away. Yeah, Pavel. Thank you.
And I think, actually, his character already passed away, but the guy who voices Zavala in Destiny 2, his name escapes me. I think his name was Lance. Actually, let me look it up really quick.
Yeah, it's just Pavel made Uprising such a good cartoon, even though he was really hated. I really hated that character, but his character made it so good to be able to hate his character. Not in a rude way. I mean, his character is really good at being bad. It's just I kind of want to strangle the guy,
yeah, they were like,
he's so bad. He's good.
Yeah, he's really good at being bad. It's
like you hate the character. He did a good job.
They purposely put together a character that they know everyone's gonna hate them, and it worked out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I did pull up the name. His name was Lance Reddick. Rest in peace. But he and Pavel. And I think there was someone else I don't really remember, but yeah, they passed away. So no more Pavel, no more anything Cutler related. If they were going to do any flashbacks, I don't know. But I will say, from what the leaked kind of whatever of season 2 or the Uprising movie might have been, all I'll say is they really did a good job of playing into what Pavel was sort of being paranoid about. He was like talking to Paige and the show about, Clue's gonna replace us, and stuff like this, and they really no sentiment was on. You could see in the first and technically second season of Uprising it's more like 1.5, but they every character's motivations or whatever they did in the show was not wasted later. Right, it all came back eventually.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm really looking forward to, honestly.
But to be honest, my favorite bad guy in Uprising was Paige, because she got a little reformed at the end, but she was still very, very likable or very lovable during the beginning of the cartoon, just because she was funny. At the same time, she was really trying to get on the good side of of her boss.
Well, she was trying to be on the good side in general, but her boss, General Tesla, was just a little, screw that guy.
Ass,
Yeah, exactly.
Man, what an asshole.
But I think my favorite villain, going to be honest, is Dyson. I think Dyson gives so much more depth to what Tron had, because you think of Rinsler's in Tron Legacy, so who did he have before, it was Dyson, and then you go through like the episodes where he meets Dyson and all this stuff, and I don't know. It also, I don't know if it was just me, but it did kind of seem that maybe Dyson and Paige were like set up to be sort of like, because Beck's about on the same skill level as Paige. Dyson's the only one who could have really sort of been on par with Tron, except for Clue. But even while Weekend, can we say how fucking badass Tron was? he was so scarred up, but he was just so angry. He just whopped Dyson, just walloped him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a man with like very, very slight anger issues, it kind of makes sense. Not saying Tron had a lot of anger issues in his show. It's just you can tell he was like a very angry person, or code technically. But
he can contain his anger very well, but once he lets it out, oh Lord,
he's coming. Yeah.
Yep. Fucking like a raw boon.
Oh shittings, not good. For how they animate Tron, like you can't really see his eyes. He's usually squinting the whole time, essentially. But like when it gets to that scene of him staring down Dyson, literally having him lifting him off the ground, just death staring him, like I would not want to be Dyson right now. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
No.
or like when he takes Beck's white half of his disc back and he goes, I didn't ask for your permission, and his eyes just light up. It's like, oh shit, oh shit,
oh. Yeah, that's how you know Tron's angry, when you can see his eyeballs. Yeah, that's how you know he's angry.
Just like every anime ever,
Definitely. Not gonna lie, his design for Tron in the cartoon was really good. It just looked like he was with how you were commenting on his eyes, where they always look like they are closed or at least squinting. It looked like he was a little bit constipated during a good portion of the time. Not saying he was. I'm just saying
I don't think so. No, I really don't think so.
Bit.
If he sounded
like it, don't think so.
Then you would know. Then I think he would also be on Kuno's page if he sounded like it. Because could you imagine? He's like, "Hey, Beck, I need you to just go do a thing."
Remember when he was dying? I mean, I bet he could go to the bathroom for a while,
New on Film Theory: do the programs in Tron need to shit? Question?
Well, wait. So if Ares is in the real world now.
Oh no, we're not covering this. No.
Listen. Just the food for thought. If Ares is in the real world, and he now needs to eat, all I'm saying is, a program's got to do what a program's got to do.
No. What would that be like for Ares? Not needing to eat. I mean, granted, probably intake energy of some kind while he was a program still, but after doing the whole Pinocchio shit, real boy.
I mean, they were eating in the grid anyway, so they can't eat.
But could you imagine him needing to shit for the first time?
I'll put it into the words of Ares as he wistfully looks up into the clouds in that warehouse. High chance of precipitation.
No, you're kind of right. I'm curious what his first food would have been when he first came to the human world, though. Because it didn't really show him eating.
Something in the 80s. Because, hey guys, I love
probably
the 80s.
Yeah,
probably.
But,
Kraft mac and cheese.
I find it's pretty interesting because No, I did look up the coordinates on the back of the little photo he was holding. Or I don't know the coordinates exactly where. Maybe it was on the front of the fit, but there was a set of coordinates, like geological coordinates, and it looked like Ares was like what? Maybe in Spain or France or some European country, right? Somewhere along those.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was. Maybe he wasn't. But I thought it looked like he was. But the photo he held had coordinates leading to Mexico. So people are speculating that Sam and Cora are in Mexico, in addition to the fact because, Sam was, saying about Flynn, maybe he's chilling in Costa Rica, that line. So people are thinking Sam and Cora.
Chilling in Costa Rica.
Maybe both.
Maybe that's where he, like, probably, like, I like to think that's, like, probably, like, where he would, like, take his necklace that has, like, the grid's information on him. Like, probably, like, bury it somewhere in Mexico. I don't know.
It would definitely be an interesting choice because in the movie they said Sam stepped down for personal reasons. People speculate that to be Cora or maybe his dad. He ran the company, he took it back. It was, one of the top competing companies against Dillinger Systems. Yeah, I don't know. They could be working for a good Tron 4 if they do it right.
So in Tron 2.0, there's another company called FCON.
Mm-hmm. It's hinted in the games, including like Killer App and stuff, that it could have been run by Dillinger.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that was like the originally like name for Dillinger Systems, and they were like, you know what? We'll just make it Dillinger Systems so it's easier for people to
actually know.
Like be able to like pinpoint who exactly we're going against, because like in 2.0 FCON is trying to like figure out NCOM's digitizing system, like how they got that working, and so they literally just commit a crime and literally just steal it.
Yeah.
And also flat out abduction. Yeah, not good for business. Not good.
Nope. I would say no. Oh, and speaking of Ares. Oh, go ahead.
Remember, if you're trying to start a tech company, don't commit crimes. It's not good for business. Anyways, continue.
I was just gonna say that speaking of the whole like Ares and stuff, like did you find it? Well, actually, okay, I realized you didn't play it. I forgot. But if you go and play Catalyst and you look carefully on one of the cargo containers, it will say that that there's a reference to the permanence code in one of those containers. So it's really interesting because how does the art grid play into Ares? How does the art grid play into future games that comes out? And the reason why, if you look on the Catalyst light cycles, how I think it's like the Core's light cycles, the basically the ICPs of Catalyst, their light cycles look kind of similar to the Ares ones a bit, not exactly, but similar enough. And they said it was because they knew what the designs for Ares would look like ahead of time when they were making the game. They were aware of it when they were making the game. So potential setup for maybe more characters, or is it just, franchising,
Yeah.
World may never know.
Every single time we talk about like Disney not making more content about Tron, it makes me think of that one scene from Smiling Friends where they talk to that game game CEO, and he's like, I can't let them make their own dependent Gribbly game. It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with. And it's like, I feel like that was Disney at some point. It's like, if we decide to make our own content and they sue us over it, I was gonna be pissed because it's just like what, they're not doing anything with it.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
they are definitely fucking not.
Yeah.
They made such a great series, and they can't even continue with it.
yeah.
They
So
made something good in the 80s, and it kept going.
yeah,
Why you stop?
with Kuno, I when I first showed her, the movies and the show, I showed it to her in not release order, but chronological order. I showed her Uprising. Well, no, sorry. I showed her 82, then Uprising, and then Legacy, and then we watched Ares together. But when she found out that it was Rinsler in Legacy, she was really shocked. It was like, what? Is that him? And it was a whole moment.
I was gonna say because I didn't see Tron like at all in Legacy, and I was confused who the fuck the original guy was. And then I was like, why the fuck are they calling it a Tron Legacy if Tron is not in this shit? and then I realized that
If you look
Rinsler
a
is
little
Tron.
closer, if you look a little closer around the chest area of Rinsler, you
There's a
can,
little T.
a little
Yeah.
bit of a T.
And then it did that little whole backstory where they explained what happened to Tron and stuff. I was like, still though, it was really annoying.
Yeah.
You hear
I
that,
mean, same
Disney?
with Ares though. I mean, even Tron's not in that shit, but he's talked about though.
Well, you hear that, Disney? Give us more Tron and our souls are yours.
Maybe not mine.
Give us more Tron content, and my bank account is yours. Please.
Give us more
Yeah,
Tron and
slamming
you can
his
have
credit
my
card on the
firstborn.
table.
No.
You
Absolutely
made a joke,
not.
not me. I was gonna make the joke, but I didn't. You beat me to it.
No, that firstborn is mine.
I know. It's okay, Mama Bear. I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding. He's dead serious. He's not kidding.
They don't have to know.
Shoot. Shish.
Well, we're coming up here on the hour mark here in a couple of minutes, so I think we should probably get some of our closing thoughts in here. Just thank you too for coming. It was kind of on a short notice, but I really do appreciate it, and luckily we've got some more people willing to help out with recording next time if it's not too sudden. We also have probably have time for our fourth guest to show up because last week we were supposed to record and kind of slipped my mind. So
True. Though I do think like maybe once every 2 weeks would be okay. So that way we don't get too
Yeah.
tired with the whole doing Dotland every week.
I mean, I could do it every week. I just sitting here talking. It's pretty fun.
True.
I mean, we already do that. We just don't record it.
Right? Really. But yeah, Spartan. Thanks for joining us. It was
Yeah, no problem.
really good to have you. Lots to catch up on. Since the last podcast.
Yeah,
And-
a lot of great things happened.
Oh yeah.
You got a new avatar since then.
Yep.
I got a new avatar.
I'm
You
the
got a kid.
same
You
old
two got a
one.
kid.
I mean, they have new avatars too, but didn't wear it this time. I need to fix it. Her neck has clipping issues like mine used to.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
maybe
probably
next
wouldn't be good
podcast.
to Yeah, maybe.
Oh, right, and thank you viewers for tuning in. It's been a hot minute.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
It's been like, what, 1,000 cycles?
1,000 cycles or more. No, locking the secrets of the grid. There you go. It's been about 1,000 cycles or more.
I can't do that. My disc is too thin.
I'll get it fixed.
I know.
It's just a paper plate. And that's it. It's a paper plate with some
Yeah,
paint
pretty
on
much.
it. That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Seriously, hook up Apollo. Get his disc.
Yeah,
on.
we need Apollo's what do you call it? Fruitiger, opinion on everything. He has some pretty interesting ideas on where to take the Tron franchise. Yeah, and made the disc you see here very low poly for all you out there who like optimization. Chateau Paho.
Pussies.
And
but it's a good model. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
It looks really nice, especially it matches well with your avatar.
Yeah. Well, and we didn't even talk about about the upcoming exciting frontiers. We didn't even have a chance to talk about.
We did not even talk.
Yeah, we
like at the 30-minute mark. We'll wrap it up.
We'll
keep this going on for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've taken the wheel for a bit. Why don't you go ahead and give the camera some, the viewers at home some insights about frontiers.
Well, personally, I don't really know what to really talk about for frontiers because I don't know. Moody, who's one of the like big names of the DOT.
A001.
She made A-001 or whatever, but when she makes worlds. Just so
good ones. Good ones.
Good worlds. Very good worlds.
I really feel bad for her. She on the podcast last time and she on recording messed up.
Yeah, but that was that got corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn Audie.
Yeah, talk about her, right?
Damn Audie. We could dub over it, but it'll be crazy. But yeah, Frontiers. If you've played VRChat and you've been to one of her worlds, Tron Horizons, it's essentially like that, but so much bigger.
So much more.
Instead of focusing so much more, instead of focusing on like the legacy style like area with the life cycles, you can go to a whole plethora of places. You can go to like an 82 style place. You can go to like a Dillinger system themed area, and yeah.
Well, don't forget, there's like a bunch of stuff from Uprising 2 and 82.
That's true. Yeah. A couple of personal little details.
Reworking some things too. Mooney wants to really get it right, but Apollo and Mooney and really everyone else at the DOT has been such a big help in making the franchise what it is. I mean, we don't even have a world where we can just really explore Tron, but now we have Horizons. Now we have potentially Frontiers. All in the love of this little Disney franchise and that Lesberger helped make. We're, if anything, it's free advertising. We want more people to like Tron.
We have Tron Worlds already in VRChat, but like majority of them are just PC only. And they're like no reason to be so big. That's why when it comes to Tron Frontiers, Horizons, or even the hub, it's quest compatible. It's optimized. Yet it already looks fantastic.
I mean, they, Mooney puts so much effort into making things look so good, even just on Quest, and they no shaders, than what works on Quest, and they do so much for the community already. They made avatars that people can wear until they find something they like. I know they've done some Tron commissions, I think.
Just avatar commissions in general.
Well, and there's other Tron groups out there now. That's amazing. There's there's like the Grid Riders, ISOs of the Grid. There's like a bunch of other people out there interested in Tron, and it's really great to see. It's amazing. We're growing as a franchise on VRChat.
I mean, it makes sense for a game that treats itself like going into the digital world. It makes sense to have something based on going into the digital world as something you can do. I mean, we already have like battle discs,
light cycles. Can't forget light cycles.
Light cycles.
And don't forget the other one that I can't. Their name escapes me, but there's it actually has like the curving lanes and stuff, and you can like jump over the ramps. So
Right. There's that one.
It was
that one's fun and all, but like
it needs a little polish. It needs a little polish, and we're used to Well, you need the left and we're so used to left and right turning, but the point is, we're there's so much more out there than there was like even like a couple of years ago, you know.
My PC's knocking.
Knocking.
There's a number
Who's there?
in my PC. Who goes there? I think it's just like it's settling or something. I don't know. And I'm still here, so there's nothing wrong with it.
But yeah, man, like there's so much more, pun intended, on the horizons, right? You know, there's so much, like we've got hopefully there's some fan short films coming up here. The trailer, you know, we had a Light Cycles tournament with the trailer that we used to practice our, you know, cinematography. We're hopefully going to be able to pump out some new shows here in a bit. This does mean, though, I think, unfortunately, you know, we're kind of using it as like a not a newsletter, but, you know, sort of now that we're getting towards the end, the events, I think, will have to be put on the back burner to, you know, kind of compensate for this, because our staff is pretty burnt out, you know.
Well, I'm good.
You know, mod meetings, we'll talk more about it, but we want to keep our chill nights, at least. You know, we don't want to get rid of our chill nights, but as far as our regular scheduled events go, we're hoping that we can have some more people on board, because we only have a handful as it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate that you know, especially for our EU members, because they, you know, we've heard them, they want to have more you know, more EU people come in for their events, and it's just such an awkward time of the day for people who are in the, you know, in the US and such.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to put it on a week. We can always put it on more on a weekend instead of a Friday. Because then everyone, you know, no one's really working on you know, weekends that much.
Right.
Yeah.
But we can talk more about it in, you know, the mod meeting coming up tomorrow. You know, hopefully there'll be enough people there to, you know, talk about it and sort of do like maybe like a vote or something along those lines. It's a pretty big decision to make, you know.
Well, when it comes to like trying to figure out like what to do for these days, I'm focused, like I'm trying to figure out like what can I do to, like, you know, boost the variety a little bit, because pretty much essentially what we do, we just play disc battles, life cycles, call it a night. I mean, I want to put like a little bit of like something extra in there. So one of my projects I wanted to do is pretty much, you know, like, you know, in the first Tron movie where they have just like that games area. That's essentially what I want to do. Just like have an all-in-ones where you can just go out and just like you can ride light cycles or play hyperball. Like, so that way we don't have to go do a bunch of world hopping. So that way everybody can go out and do what they want to do.
Right. Well, all I can say is, you know, for everyone that's been with us this far in the journey, thank you. You know, it's been a real pleasure having everyone here. And just, you know, Spartan, you know, the entire mod staff, like, thank you. You know, everyone in the community has been such a great, you know, just a great influence on us, you know, having our backs, even though we had our, you know, rough spots here and there, you know, with people in and outside of the community. Really, everyone has just been, you know, a big part of how we turned out today, and hopefully we'll keep going. We'll grow bigger, you know. Yeah, you know, really just thank you, the viewers, you know. Well, anyone else have any closing thoughts before we end the podcast?
No, I don't think I have any. How about you?
1 gram of uranium is like 10 billion calories, so if you need to bulk up, you got a source.
Yeah.
Okay, and that works.
2 raccoons, maybe even 3.
No.
I mean, they can get into holes 4 inches wide, so.
Well, anyway,
Google on your own time.
You would
Yes,
know,
please.
huh?
Get the fuck out.
Well,
Grab
this has
from a
been
video.
this has been Kiri and Spartan and Kuno. Thank you for tuning into our podcast. We hope to see you next time on the flip side. Yeah.
Hope y'all have a pleasant cycle.
Okay. I don't know how to end these
Yes, have a
things, so
good night,
I'm just
everyone.
gonna. Yeah. Have a good night. Yeah.
Yep.
Have a good night. Have a good
All
night.
right.